A lot of people are here. It's a good environment.
We want to set up here today to kind of showcase the community.
Are you trading up just because you want to have that high-end card to sell, or you just want to hold it just to have it?
But is it prospecting or are we
Gambling?
Is it gambling? I took the perspective of I need to get to know more people and like have conversations with.
This is one of the things like, oh, you want to make this deal? I'll put you on my video. Like, nah, I'm okay.
Y'all ready for Dr. Strange? Just a question. Are you ready, bro?
See, and then he had it signed by him.
No, when they cut Darth Maul in half, I literally yelled out, "No!"
If I would have known BGS has more value long-term wise, I think I would have went that route.
But do you have certain cards that you know you're going to hold on to?
Yeah, FD, man. I'm in it for the long term.
What's up, everybody?
Oh my God. What's up, F Dizzo? We back in it.
September 18th, Sunday. Bears and Packers on. Packers up 10-7, I do believe. If you see me look to my right, like this, something happened in the game. I'm checking something out there.
Where is it at?
NFL Week 2.
Oh my God. What a
Ever
week.
since Kittle got body slammed, a lot of stuff has happened.
No, Kelsey got body.
Kelsey, yeah. I just want to see Kittle on the field. I just brought his name up. We'll talk about the 49ers, though.
Man, it's crazy, huh? Let's jump into that. How the hobby just shifted in like in like less than 6 hours.
I'm seeing a lot of Garoppolo.
That's crazy. My goodness.
Was it karma? Was it, 15 minutes after leaving the podium last week?
I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy how one person's stock goes down and the other person's stock rises just like that, just off 1 week. That thing's crazy to me.
I think what's going to be the weirdest thing is to look on social media and not see any Trey Lance cards being talked about.
Nope. You ain't going to see that till next week. Till next year.
That's going to be the weirdest thing. And as soon as I saw, because I looked it up, right? I didn't know what had happened, so I looked it up. His break fracture seems to be almost exactly like Dak, but a little less worse than Dak's. I don't know if you could be less worse in this situation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But he tried to get up. Did you see the play?
Yeah, he tried to get up.
He tried to stand up, and immediately that's not happening.
Nope, I agree. I can't believe it.
The Reverend Rips breaks this down properly. A lot of money was lost. The flippers of high end will be sad.
Ooh, that's scary. The stock market just dropped for Trey, but the market went up for Tua.
But I think yeah,
it's a performance. Come on, FD. He came back from 21.
Yeah, but who was Tua playing, man?
The Ravens. Come on, big fella. Don't start.
I mean, no, you know what? I'll tip my hat to Tua.
Hey, they said he couldn't throw the ball deep. Look what happened today. I was watching.
But you do know that this thing is a marathon, right?
So that's why I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping.
I was joking with some friends earlier. I was talking to a friend on the phone, and I was like, Tua, Trey Lawrence, Hall of Fame.
Who?
Tua and Trey Lawrence. After this week, people gonna act like they're Hall of Famers.
They're the Hall of Famers of the week. That's right.
You can't be a Hall of Famer of the week, though.
I mean, it is. At their case, they are. Man, I can't believe it.
He needs to hope no infection happens. That's the thing. When you have these lower extremities, what's the quarterback for the Chiefs that got hurt?
Alex Smith.
When you have these lower extremity problems, they have as soon as he gets hurt, right, and they get him in there, they got to take this stuff extremely seriously, because if you have a lack of blood flow to that area, just like Alex Smith had, basically he had tissue dying on his leg. So
they almost amputated it, right?
If he didn't have the right doctors that were really trying to save his leg, he would have lost a lot, man. A lot of his shin and calf gone. A lot of the muscles there gone. They did skin graft. Like I watched. Did you watch the documentary on Alex Smith?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, it's detailed, man. They get detailed to this rehab. They put a rod through his leg, to give him stability. Because other than that, that leg would never have stability.
Mm.
He could do the average stuff, especially as he ages, and that leg will break on out. And then they had to just keep getting oxygen. They had hooked him up to machines to get oxygen to that area because lower extremity stuff, man, feet, toes, it's not good. So the Reverend brings up a good point. Hopefully his healing is well. I wish him nothing but the best. You know, we talk about sports, and I get into it. Did I think Trey Lance was the answer the 49ers needed? I did not think that. But
Not at the time.
that's just me. And that's before this even happened. But as soon as he was hurt, I'm wishing him nothing but the best and a speedy recovery.
Oof, man, I can't believe it. Just like that.
And the Reverend makes another good point. Lamar is going to get paid. He is balling out. He had an excellent day today.
Mm-hmm.
Threw for touchdowns, ran for touchdowns.
He did everything. They couldn't stop him. The defense didn't show up. No defense was showed up this week. So
yeah, the Reverend is true here. That's like what happened with Alex Smith. When you get skin-eating bacteria involved, man, it's a bad ball game.
That's not good. It's not looking.
And we could talk about sports. I mean, I think a lot of veterans out there know we could talk about war. There are a lot of things where people lower extremities, man. It's just not good. So I wish him the best.
Mm-hmm.
But the angle of his foot, if you ever see this replay, and if you even want to see it, some people may say, I don't want to see that. I understand. But the angle of his foot was not as bad as Dak's, but it was bad.
Was he rushing or what was he trying to do?
He was trying, the pocket that collapsed, he was trying to take off.
Oh, and then
he only took a few steps, got hit. I think his foot was still planted. There are a few players that I'm seeing that their feet are planted and something is happening. Like today, I'm watching, I think it's the Patriots. There was a running back who's running the ball, and he's running, and he had just planted his right foot, and all kind of weight from behind him. A lineman is blocking a defensive tackle. I think a defensive lineman. And all that weight came down on him as soon as he planted his foot. So his foot was planted, and his body is now going forward. If he wasn't flexible or working on his flexibility or agile, it looked like it was about to be bad. He got up and walked around a little bit, came back in the game. But so let's talk about what do you want to jump into first? Because I'm ready.
I don't know. This is crazy how the hobby's going to shift this week. Everybody's going to be looking for Tua now.
But this is what I tell people, right? This is the game of football.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could come out and put your helmet on and your shoulder pads and run out there, and you may never play. We had a coach in high school. There's some people on the South Side who know Coach Cove. We had a coach in high school that used to tell us all the time, today may be your last day ever playing football. Have you prepared yourself for this to be your last game?
Damn.
And when the ball is snapped, are you getting after it like it's your last game? I used to love him, man. But that is so true.
Yeah, I believe it. 100%.
And then when you play the quarterback, right now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm watching this game here. Whoever's out there's watching with me, Aaron Rodgers taking a lot of contact right now. Mm-hmm. Aaron Rodgers is running for his life right now. And is he gonna play the whole season like this?
Probably not. He ain't gonna make it.
I mean, he's getting touched tonight. He's getting touched. Another quarterback that's getting touched. Joe Burrow.
Yeah, that's not good.
Joe Burrow has taken more sacks in the last two games to start the season. The first two games to start the season. There've only been 3 quarterbacks in the last 30 years who have taken as many sacks as Joe Burrow has in 2 consecutive weeks to start the season. Today, getting hit, getting rushed. Most of the game, I'll sit here and watch most of the game. Another week where you come down to a field goal to lose the game. And now I think these teams are going to start doing what I saw today. We were in the third, fourth quarter. Chase caught his second pass.
I know. He got shut down. I think, what's his name? The corner shut him down the whole game.
Well, what are you going to do? I mean, I'm going to slide that safety over. We're going to double team my man all day.
You have to. But Higgins has to show up too. I mean, that whole team got to show up. But you can't do anything when you got like, what, 5-10 minutes, 5 seconds, less than 3 seconds to get the ball out.
Chase had 5 balls, 54 yards.
Yeah.
Higgins had 6 balls, 71 yards.
What a touchdown.
Burrow was sacked 6 times for 34 yards. That's the game. They lost by 3.
Yeah.
And they came back and almost beat the Cowboys.
Not looking good. That's Chris.
Joey B should not be the price he is. Mahomes is the only proven guy for me who they should pay for possibly Allen. Now, people are saying Mahomes after week 2. Where were Mahomes people at?
A lot in the summer.
The summertime.
The summer.
Nobody was talking about Mahomes.
This stuff was
like,
cheap.
man, I'm backing away from Mahomes. This stuff was dropping.
I should have bought it when I had the chance. I think the lowest I saw his Prism was like 9,800. Now it's jumping back up.
Oh well.
It don't make sense.
You got to move around to something, right?
You know, he's already.
I think Herbert has cracked cartilage. I still don't know what that is. What is cracked cartilage, man?
I don't know. He got a broken rib. That's what it sounds like.
Sounds like he got some cracked ribs.
That is wording it differently.
Dak Prescott is out. Trey Lance is out. Aaron Rodgers is running for his life right now. Who else? Burrow is sacked. You can't get it. You can get sacked 6 times for 34 yards. This is the second game of the year. He's been sacked almost 10 times in 2 games. He's on me. You can't make it like that.
I agree.
The hardest position. Baker Boy's in the house. What's up, man? Going on. Sport Card Talk. My Dirty Birds about upset the Rams. We are a poverty 0-17 here. I mean, but you got look at your quarterback. Like I watched a little of that game. Mariota lost that game.
Yeah.
And these are the things that I think certain quarterbacks do and certain quarterbacks don't.
Mm-hmm.
They hold the ball a little bit too long. They throw a pick 6 when they shouldn't. They can't convert a third down. They fumble a snap. They do something that. Who did play well today, though, was the Cowboys' rush backup quarterback.
Yeah, but the Bengals got no line, though. Come on now.
Yeah, it's true.
I think he's in pace to get like sacked 115 times this year. Or something crazy. Like, come on, man. His prices are way too high for him for not doing anything.
Big John, are you talking about Rush? Who you talking about? Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Burrow.
Oh, well, Burrow went to the Super Bowl, man.
Oh, that don't mean that. You could go. Anybody could go there.
You went to the Super Bowl.
You got to win.
Oh, well. Only 50% of the people that go to the Super Bowl win, man.
I know, but already? Well, we'll see. I mean, I feel like he's just like Ja. He probably peaked already, but we'll see.
Oh, you think Ja peaked?
Yeah, I think Ja peaked. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Interesting. In the first couple of days, Ja was going to try to dunk on somebody.
I know. He's going to be like, that was for you, JD. I'm like, oh, shoot. I'm sorry, Ja. He's going to look in the camera.
It's going to be interesting. I'm going to make a prediction right now. Ja's going to go in to dunk on someone and get his stuff put in the second row. It's coming. Big John, bear down. Glad that you're here. If you see me, Big John, look to the right. Bears matriculating this ball down the field, people. Fields versus Rodgers. Huh? Let's see what's up.
We'll see. This is a big game.
It's
a big game for Fields.
It's a big game for Green Bay. If Green Bay is 0-2. Just think about it. Green Bay is 0-2. Interesting. Remember Rogers last year telling all of us he owns people?
Oh yeah, he was crazy. That boy, he's crazy. He be saying the craziest things.
Christopher King, Aaron Rodgers, talented QB, going to suffer the remainder of his career. He will. But he got paid, though. He got paid to suffer. Right?
I know. He took the money instead of trying to make something happen.
And just think about the step. Just think about the way this thing went. He took the money. Devontae was like, yeah, "See y'all. Let me see y'all later." Now, are they talking?
Who? Devon? Oh,
yeah, let's say you're Aaron Rodgers and I'm Devontae, and you about to sign for this money. Are we talking?
they have to. Aren't they a team?
I don't think so.
They got to. So they.
Why
know
would you sign? And then I'm like, you know what? Let me go on over here to the Raiders and see what's happening.
You crazy, man. They should be talking. That's basic communication because that's your best receiver you're gonna have, and you let them walk like that because you want to.
I don't know if Aaron Rodgers talks to people, but let me say this: there was a championship won today, people.
With who?
The Las Vegas Aces.
Oh yeah. They won.
Connecticut Sun. I watched the end of the game. Probably started around end of the third, fourth, beginning of the fourth quarter. It's a good game, man.
I didn't watch. It was close, right? Somebody hit
it
a
was
three.
Close at the end. Gray won.
MVP,
Finals MVP.
as she should.
18 points a game. 18.1, I think.
She's the reason why they made it to the finals.
But Williams, man, hit a big three.
Yeah.
And hit a big step back too. Huge shots. And I think she's only averaging like 6 to 8 points a game.
Damn.
She was shooting the jumper like, we about to take this home.
Oh, man. I wish they would have pushed that game to tomorrow instead of today. Try to go or at least Tuesday.
I mean, the Aces are a very good team. I just don't see Connecticut. I'm actually surprised how Connecticut is in these games each time.
They have it all. I think there's a stat they won. Somebody won most improved player of the year, rookie, head coach of the year, and Wilson won MVP and defensive player of the year. So they had everything going for them.
Yeah, they're locking stuff down. But you heard that WNBA announced that they're going to be expanding. I think 1 or 2 more teams.
Oh, they are? Dang. Where are they going to go?
I don't know, but we need more. Big John thinks that Connecticut is good. I don't think too highly of Connecticut, and who I do not like her game is Bonner. No, Bonner's game. Bonner. She's on the Connecticut Sun. I'm not into her game.
Oh, she had 12.
The Reverend says AR12 got his, and now he's suffering. The team would be mediocre. And he's already. This is the thing about Aaron Rodgers, my people. This is the thing about Aaron Rodgers. After week 1 in the press conference, he said, well, I really don't have anybody to throw the ball to.
Excuses.
But you got paid, man. I mean, you could have been like Brady and sliced that, that pie. So JD, when a pie comes out the oven, right, you let it cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you cut 4 slices, 8 slices, 12 slices? What are you cutting?
As much as I need.
Aaron Rodgers just took the whole pie home.
I mean, that's selfishness. That's crazy, though. I can't believe he did that. Now he don't got a line. He don't got nothing.
Dude, I'm over here looking. Cobb is still playing?
But yeah, but they picked him up just because.
That's just because Aaron Rodgers won.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Love what you collect. Congrats to the Las Vegas Aces. Don't sleep on the WNBA, people. I'm telling you. FD, this is from the Reverend. FD, the truth is, if you really do not follow WNBA, which most don't, it was a non-issue for sports fans. That's a shame because there was quality basketball being played, but I do see your point.
It's true. You can't coincide with the NFL on a Sunday. It's hard.
I think the game before last, they had a little over 10,000 people at the game.
Yep. But it's growing. It's growing.
I did not even know the playoffs were going on.
It's growing. It's still growing. They got enough. They have enough time.
Jonquel Jones is a nice player. I do like her game. I like her story. I like her background. what I've heard. And she was in a post with that fadeaway jumper today and hit number net. So she was handling her business. But she was WNBA MVP last season. So she can definitely play. I think when I look at Connecticut, the problems I have is the guard play. The guard players. And then you got Bonner out there shooting threes. When she puts the ball up, she's hoping that that thing connects with backboard, rim, something. So do we want to jump into the Raiders?
Man, we might as well get into it. That game was stressful, FD.
The Raiders.
Man, I can't believe it.
Renfro. What's up with Renfro?
I don't know why they not run the ball.
Renfro.
Bro,
Monte Adams said when Renfro catches the ball, it's all good.
They should have ran the ball, dude. That was embarrassing. And then he fumbles. Oh, you know what, man?
He shoulder pad right on Renfro. Boom.
That's Kyler Murray, man. That dude's annoying. I hate. It's only cool when you have rushing. You're gonna have.
He runs around.
He runs
to get the penalty.
Yeah.
Then he runs around again.
Man, we should. I don't know why they didn't play any. Didn't have a spy on him or anything like that. That game was just stressful. But I thought we were gonna win because when we got it back on overtime, we were at field goal range, and then they want to throw the ball. I'm like, no, just run the ball. They can't stop the run.
So this is my question. This is gonna be my question every week. You know what my question is?
No.
What did Derek Carr do?
Oh, don't put that on. Nope, we're not gonna play that game today. It's not his fault why we lost.
What did Derek Carr do? 25 of 39, 252, 2 touchdowns. No, his fault. He had a pretty decent game.
That's not his fault. That's the defense's fault. Let me look at the second.
Another thing that messed your team up is, which I've said before, Jacobs is not.
Yeah, he only ran the ball 19 times for 70 yards.
19 times, 69 yards, 3.6 average, no touchdown. That's not going to work, people. That will not work.
It was horrible, man. They had the ball. How many times we had the ball in the second half? We had it 4 times in the second half, and they had it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, we're not going to win with that. We couldn't get them off the field. That was the most frustrating part. That was especially in the fourth quarter. They ran that ball down. And then boom.
Let me flip over here. Boop. Let me look at the Cardinals rushing. One player, D. Williams, 8 rushes, 59 yards. Benjamin, 8 rushes, 31 yards. Murray, 5 rushes, 28 yards, and a touchdown. See, these are the things that's a problem. Connor has 7 rushes, 25 yards. So you got Williams with a 7.4 average, and you got Murray with a 5.6, and they both scored a touchdown each. That's the problem.
That's the problem. Our defense didn't show up in the second half. All we had to do was get them off the field, and then nope, they couldn't do it. So, I mean, what can I do? I just gotta get over it. Once he fumbled the ball, I was like, "There's no way. There's no way he fumbled the ball." And then what they do? They ran it all the way back down.
But you know, Renfro got blasted, man.
I think he got hurt. They say he has a concussion.
Oh yeah, bro. He got blasted. He was still laying on the field.
Yeah.
When the game was well over. I mean, people were walking off, going to the locker room. Renfro was still out there. The problem is where he took the hit, right?
Yeah.
He took the hit right here.
It was a second.
You got everything. You got neck, spine, shoulder. You got everything right here. So what happened to Judy today?
I think he hurt his ankle or something. I don't know what happened to jury duty. So I think it was his ankle or shoulder.
Shoulder problem. I don't know how severe
he got hit.
I didn't see the play. A lot of stuff.
They end up winning. Oh, they end up winning, right?
Who? Denver? Yeah.
Yeah.
Denver won.
Horrible.
Russell Wilson walked off and said, "Let's ride."
He said, "Bronco Nation, let's ride." How did he do today? Because they're making fun of him today. Where's the Mr.
Let me see what Mr. Wilson. Broncos box score. Let's see. 14 of 31, 219 yards, 7.1 average, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Very average day. Just getting it done.
Yeah. I think they're at the point where they're just thinking the long term. So they're just trying to get through each week.
It's amazing now. So average team had 60 snaps on offense. 50, 52 to 60, something like that. And these teams are throwing more than half the time. Football has changed, people. Football has changed. There's no way that was NFL years ago.
No, they were running ball running it down their throat, and there's short passes. I think back then it was the quarterback just managing the game.
Yeah, like a Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman managed games well. Got to the Hall of Fame. Won 3 Super Bowls.
Even the Lions won today. I can't believe the Lions won.
Jared Goff is looking pretty good.
Oh, he had 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, let's talk about how the Rams almost lost.
Oh man,
more is coming, people. Please don't just walk around and be like, we going back to the Super Bowl. No. I
don't believe it.
It's the same thing. Burrow and the Bengals are noticing. Like, it's hard to get what we just were. It's very difficult to get there. And then you got a guy like Brady who's been there 10 times, won 8. Oh, excuse me. Am I talking about the future? Been there 9 times, won 7. I think I just talked about the future.
And then Jacksonville won today too. Trevor
Lawrence. Let's talk about. You want to talk about the Buccaneers and?
Oh, that game turned from.
Well, I'm talking about just Lattimore and.
I didn't see that part. I wasn't.
You didn't see that?
No. But Winston threw that game away, literally.
That's what he does, sir. That's what
I know.
1 year he had 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions.
I know he led the league in touchdowns and interceptions, right? Or something like that.
Quarterback to have 30 interceptions.
Man.
So Lattimore has a history with Mike Evans.
They don't like each other or what?
Nah, they don't care for each other. I think Lattimore does a lot of talking. Mike Evans is a guy you never see him upset. I don't see any emotion on him. I just see him come out and play football.
Damn.
So Lattimore is talking. Brady throws the ball, is incomplete.
Ooh.
Lattimore comes up to Brady talking. So I don't know how other people were brought into sports or what other people think.
Oh.
But no one's talking to my quarterback. I'm just going to tell you that. No one's having a conversation or that's not happening. No one's talking to my running back.
No.
It's not happening. So when Lattimore started talking, then you had who's the running back?
Leonard. Yeah,
Leonard Fournette stepped over and said something to Lattimore. Brady gave some choice words to Lattimore out the gate.
Yeah.
Brady was walking towards the sideline, stopped. We may have to play a video on this. Brady's walking towards the sideline, stopped, turned, told Lattimore in so many words, I would not like to continue conversation with you.
He said that?
I mean, in so many words. So then Leonard Fournette stepped in because you're not talking to my quarterback, man.
Yeah, definitely. No.
And had said something, and then Lattimore, I think, pushed him or said something to him. And then Mike Evans just came through and cleaned city. Just depleted Lattimore. Just clean all that. I'm putting an end to this conversation right now.
No, he pushed that whole team. He just said, get out the way.
Let me find a quick video on this because and I don't condone for all my young people out there, even my older people out there. I don't condone any kind of violence on the football field. I'll tell you all a story in a minute about something that happened when I was in high school. So I don't condone, but I'm just letting you know, sports, you don't talk to an opposing team's quarterback. You're not having that conversation. All right, let me find a good video here. Hold on. I'll be right back, JD. Hold on one second. Let me find a good video.
They got on ESPN. I'm watching it right now. Dang. But it wasn't that big of a deal to throw them out. They were just pushing. I don't think they should have kicked both of them out.
JD, you got to go. Sometimes you put your foot in the ground and you just say, you know what? I got to go. I got to go to the showers early watched the game from the locker room, and then Mike Evans met everybody at the tunnel when the game was over. Hold on here. Let me play this right quick. Let me bring this in. Hold on. You'll see this open up. Brady is upset because he thought it was a flag. And then we'll walk this down. Excuse me. We'll walk this down. Here we go, people.
After the penalty, the Saints get a big hold.
Not only is he right, but watch what he does. He pushes them all the way to the boundary. Now we got to fight on the field.
So let me just say this,
Are you looking
right?
for a new fence or gate for your home? Or
Hold on. Let me just say this. Let me go back and let me just say this. What Lattimore just did is like passing fence.
Here they go again.
And even after the penalty, the Saints get a big hold.
Not only is he right, but watch what he does. He pushes them all the way to the
So Brady's saying, hey, ref, that's pass interference.
boundary. Now we got to fight on the field.
Whoa.
Complete. Mike Evans just punched a guy, and now the benches have cleared. Trying to hold guys back off the sideline.
So watch this.
Wow.
We're going to replay it. So Lattimore is talking.
And it's still going in there.
Yeah, that
Brady
wasn't your
said
typical-
something to him.
there
He
was
pushes
punches
for
thrown.
that.
That wasn't your typical
And then we got to clean this out.
post-whistle scuffle. This was
Not having
pretty
that.
heated.
Well, he's still a coach.
And make
The-
decisions here. We
No, he's
told
just
you
on the
earlier about
sideline.
Lattimore and Evans. They really don't
He's on
like
box
each other.
side,
They've
too.
had issues in the past. And that is really what got this
Defleeted
going.
him.
And then Evans came on.
So let me ask you a question, right? Let me just ask you a quick question. All right, we go through that. Did Lattimore think he was going to talk to the greatest quarterback of all time?
I guess.
No,
I
Jack.
guess.
And his team was just going to, let's just take it to the sideline. You know, Lattimore was talking.
Oh, shit. He
Or
done.
somebody in that group was going to be like, well, you know how Lattimore is.
Damn, I can't believe that. I mean, they're defending their quarterback. You got to, man, because that's the goal. I don't know. I wouldn't be talking like that to him either. I mean, but you know Tom Brady be talking, though. He probably said something crazy.
Well, the way this goes, Tom Brady can talk.
Yeah, that's true.
Tom Brady has done more than most people walking on the field. Yeah, he
Okay.
can talk. But you're not
Probably
going to be
whispered
talking.
something.
You're not going to be jaw-jacking back.
Nah, you're not going to win that one.
And Mike Evans wanted Lattimore to know after last year, because there's some clips I could play from last year that they got into it, that this conversation ends right now. The Reverend Mike Evans came back a second time and got him knocked out. Yeah. Julio was hurt already. I know he looked good in game one, but legs already. Is that his injury? Because it looked like when he caught that long pass, either he got the wind knocked out of him or he had some kind of rip, something going on.
He played? I didn't even know
No,
he
he
played.
didn't play to that. But was his injury leg related?
Who, Julio? Probably. But they're not thinking about it right now, FD. They're not worried about week 2. They just going about their day. Because they know where they're going to end up. They're going to be in the playoffs no matter what.
Yeah, no.
So
get people ready for the playoffs, especially when the NFL added a 17th week.
Yeah, I mean,
people
take
taking
a rest. The Bucks.
This is time for load management in the NFL.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Bucks, the Bills, the Chiefs. I get that's the only top tier teams I could think right now that could like actually do this. You know, load management in a sense. Buffalo, definitely Buffalo could do that.
So hold up here. From the bench says Lattimore was a dog. Brady and Evans are soft as hell.
I wouldn't say.
I think in that clip I just showed that's not the case.
I don't think he's soft. I don't think Brady's
I don't
soft.
think Lattimore is a dog, first off. And I don't think Brady or Evans is soft. From the bench, we got to disagree on that one. It's all good. I think Evans came through and showed that no one's listening to that. Oh, yeah. So Julio didn't practice and it was leg related. Okay. Yeah, I'm watching this game at the corner of my eye. And the Packers are running all over the Bears right now. It's 17. Excuse me. Is it 24-10?
No, it's 17-10 right now, unless something changed.
It's 17-10?
Yeah.
Well, I know Green Bay just scored. They're 17-7, sir.
17.
Yeah.
Damn.
Lattimore, huh? That's interesting.
I don't think he's a dog. I don't know. Just know if you're gonna step up to Great Brady like that, you know he got reinforcements just sitting there waiting.
I think Lattimore's already upset that he's not going to be in the playoffs, probably. Jameis Winston is his quarterback. And, he's like, you know what? I'm just going to go for something.
But there's always players that like try to like challenge like Tom Brady, Curry, LeBron, and all of them, and then it don't work out for them.
Well, you remember what's the kid from Ohio State? Defensive end? Defensive tackle?
Chase Young.
Chase is talking all that. I'm coming after Brady. I want Brady. I want Brady. Then they play, and then Chase asks him after the game, hey, man, can I get an autograph jersey? Can I get an autograph jersey? And Brady, just like I would do, it's like, you know what? Let's get off the field, and I'll have my people hook you up.
Yeah. Yep. That's behind the scenes, man. People don't know how to do it.
I think so. I mean, that's what it would be with me. I would.
I'm not gonna be talking that talk and then go up to him later, be like, "Hey, can I get an autograph?" No way. We talking back doors. I ain't gonna say this because that just ruins your whole image for that day. You know, you trying to be tough, and then, oh, actually, I want an autograph, Mr. Brady. Like, nah, go away. I feel like
you know what I love though? I love when we have our guests here who are loyal, who are here with us, and we appreciate them. Right?
Ooh. Oh, from the bench.
But then they say Brady from the bench.
Oh,
has been carried over the first 2 games of the year by his defense.
The defense did bring him. The defense gave him life today, though, because
you know what Tom Brady is doing right now?
He's cruising.
Tom Brady is trying to understand who are my reliable offensive people.
If they cruising, they got this all planned out already.
No. Gronk's gone. The only person he has that's around is Mike Evans. The other guy tore his knee up, came back, game 1, got hurt again. Brait, all these guys around him are new people, new weapons. You got to understand when you throw the ball, what is that guy going to do?
Yeah.
And I think that's what he's figuring out right now. Who are my people? If you notice, he's spreading the ball all over the place to people.
Mm-hmm.
Like today.
But his weapons are still strong. It's not like he don't got a solid like.
Yeah, but you got to have that rhythm. This is not. You got to know. He knew Gronk. When I throw the ball, this is what Gronk is about to do. He knew that. He doesn't know that with Brady. Brady just showed up. But today, he threw the ball to 8 people. 7 of them caught a ball.
Yep.
Think about that. Aaron Rodgers last year threw to Devontae Adams.
The whole time. Damn. Oh, man. I don't know. I just feel like they're just cruising right now, FD. Because that defense is going to hold them through the whole season. And then once their offense clicks, it's a wrap. That's what.
Yeah, but I'm saying you got to get that offense to click.
They definitely got to get it clicking.
Practice right now. You got to know who you're working with.
Yeah.
It's the same thing Aaron Rodgers is trying to do.
Yeah, but they're not going to the playoffs. There's a difference.
There's a difference because
there's a huge difference.
The level of talent that they have. Even the year that the Bucs won the Super Bowl, Brady spent most of that season trying to understand who his people.
Yeah. But at least Brady got a top 3 defense in the league. Green Bay. I mean, Green Bay's solid, but I just feel like Tampa Bay, they just create turnovers. They got 3 picks, and when that game, I thought it was going to go to overtime, and then boom, 2 picks in a row, and then now look at it. They scored 17 points in the 4th quarter, like all off the defense.
The Reverend Cobb is balling. Like I'm watching him here, but the thing is, he might be out for 6 weeks in a row. You just never know. I had Cobb in fantasy football for like 4 years in a row, or 3 out of 5 years. I think it was like 3 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Dependability and being reliable and every week coming out here, that's not Cobb, man. Well, yeah, he's doing well right now. I will say that. From the bench says Brady shouldn't cry all game and act like a child because he only had 1 All-Pro receiver to throw to today. LOL. Man had Evans, Julio, and Godwin last week. Had 410 yards, 2 touchdowns, and interception in week 2. But from the bench, I think what we got to understand is that being Tom Brady, you desire someone to give it their all around you. That means know your playbook, run your routes right, catch the ball. Don't fumble. Get out of bounds when you need to. As a receiver for him, you need to know where you're down in distance at all times and what's on that clock.
Yeah, that's true.
So if he doesn't get that out of you from the bench, if it was you, me, JD, Reverend, something sports car, it could be any one of us. Brady is going to have a problem.
But I think it's more of the, like you said, it's the more of the IQ that he's looking for his players. This is like you said, like you got to understand what down we're in, what we're trying to do in this situation. So let's just go through it. It's a 2-minute warning. We got to get to the sideline most of the time, right? We only got 2 timeouts, and we got at least, what are we getting? It's one of those things where it's a game within the game, in my point of view. Like obviously you're gonna go get short routes, try to pick up as much yardage as you can. So at the end of the day, it's just the IQ, the chemistry. You guys got to understand what he's trying to do too, because at the end of the day, that 2-minute drive might affect you guys later down in the season. So I understand what you're saying, because at the end of the day, these games. So again, it goes back to it goes to the Bucks, Bills, and the Chiefs. This is all practice right now for them. They're just making sure everything they're doing is going to be crisp when it's time when it really matters. So execution right now is key, because what happens now is going to happen down the line. 16, 18 weeks from now. So it's just repetitive. It's just being repetitive when they play.
Let's break some stuff down here. Want to break something down. So from the bench says Evans, Godwin, Brake, Lenny, Scotty Miller were all with Brady last year. Only new piece is Brady is Julio on ground.
Yeah, but this is a new year. I mean, they switched coaches, right? Well, actually, they still got what's his name, Byron Refrix as the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, he's still calling college. Yeah,
but you still got to understand, like, it's levels to everything. Like, just because they don't look good right now, they might go back and film like, okay, this is what we did good. This is what we got to clean up. I still think this is practice to them. FD. This is not this.
Oh, I agree.
This is nothing to them, and that's what separates the elite teams from the teams that are trying to be elite. Like, they're using these games as another way of practicing. Like, they're not looking into it too deep. Like, oh yeah, we're down 0 we're 0-3. We're not worried.
You know what's interesting though? People say like, man, Brady's complaining. Brady's crying. Brady's right? But you won't say Brady played bad today.
Because he threw a tantrum today. He broke another iPad.
Yeah, as he should.
There's nothing wrong with being passionate, though.
They have more. I think they have more iPads.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to sit over there and just sit there?
No, I'm gonna be upset. Like the
people around you, you trying to push people to do more. You just gonna sit down and
but if your quarterback's not throwing stuff or upset about how you guys are playing, then there's a problem.
But Sammy said it. Brady makes a receiver. I mean, he's done this with several people. Brady will say, "Hold my drink," and it's over.
Yeah.
Rodgers using his receivers tonight. Rodgers is. Packers just scored again. It's not looking good. Still rolling with the Bears.
This week's a week of comebacks, FD. So don't be surprised.
Still rolling with the Bears, man.
They're gonna make a move.
So since Super Bowl 20, I've seen many years of different things. So I just take it in. Good evening, Smoothness 1000. Brady currently is the only QB in the league currently that makes his receivers better. I can't disagree with that.
Mahomes might be in that discussion.
I think Mahomes is like Reverend says, getting there.
Yeah, he's getting there.
Getting there. Let's not crown people. Let's not just crown somebody.
Oh, I'm not.
Because you can't compare 9 and 7 wins to 2 and 1 win.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Smooth. I don't think he's there yet. Got a lot more ball to play. Allen Iverson, we talking about practice. Yeah. Practice. P. Roland, what's up? Appreciate you. Trey Lance buyers in shambles. Let's hear from the Trey Lance people. Any Trey Lance people out there? People that's buying Trey Lance or still. So what are the moves now? The moves would be hold Trey Lance, sell Trey Lance, wait for Trey Lance. I'm talking about time frame of hold now. Wait for Trey Lance to come back. Do his thing. Because this because he fractured his ankle today doesn't mean his career is not done.
Well, I don't know, man. It depends how Jimmy G plays. That's the thing. Jimmy could ball out this year, and then he's on the trading block.
I see all this as another way for Brady to get a ring. That's just
Yeah, but it's crazy how the coaching, the playbook changes when Jimmy came in. They threw 1,000 times more than what's his name when Fields, not Fields, when Trey was playing.
Yeah.
Because the coach trusts his
yeah. That's okay. Jimmy has more experience.
experience. Yep.
Oh, Sammy says Trey's a buy. And then Too Wonderful says sell Trey when Cal Shanahan gets fired. So
Yeah, I don't think Kyle likes
plays that people are looking at right here. The Reverend says, watch how many people buy Cooper Rush. I already saw some Cooper Rush stuff on social media. The hobby, man. The hobby.
That's the flavor of the week. We found it.
The hobby. Interesting how that goes. All right, so we got Too Wonderful saying top 10 music groups: Earth, Wind & Fire, Chicago, Journey.
Oh wow.
Doobie Brothers before Michael McDonald, Lucy Pearl. Man, you're jumping. Ooh, I appreciate this. Gap Band,
I know the Gap.
Cameo, New Edition, Midnight Star, and Shalimar Tuxedo. Strong list. You cover a lot of genres of music, time frames. Well, you said Lucy Pearl at 5. 5 was my favorite number. Yeah. I appreciate that. I gotta document this list.
That's a solid list.
Let me document this right quick. It's a solid list, man. Jimmy versus Brady NFC Championship. We'll see. Jimmy G has a low ceiling. 49ers are going to stick it out with him long term. Also, Jimmy has only been semi-healthy for one season. It'd be interesting to see if he can't make it. The O-line was finally blocking when Jimmy came in. They probably were relieved.
That's crazy.
Like
That's
man,
crazy.
we got our boy back. Hey, man, let's block him.
But whose decision was it to start Trey anyway? Was it Lynch or was it the coach?
Oh, I don't know, but Trey was the starter. They just made the announcement. I don't know who made the
I
final
don't even
decision.
know. That's crazy. Well, I mean, they lucky they didn't trade Jimmy. If not, they would have been looking crazy.
No, they've been looking like the Dallas Cowboys. FD and JD, you know I got to hit you guys with my weekly list. Too Wonderful. Keep coming with it. That list was...
Yeah, I need that list. I'm going to actually take a picture of that later.
List is on point. Every team in the AFC North lost today. AFC North will be interesting. AFC South also will be interesting.
The Jags are in the they're leading the division today. After that win.
Okay.
Dang, man. Then we
how far you think the Jags are going?
I don't know. That division sucks. So they could go
in the whole grand scheme of things.
I don't know. I mean, this NFL season, man. That's why I hate the NFL season, dude. Because 1 week you could look
it's a marathon, bro.
Yeah, but 1 week you could look like contenders, and then you lose a few. Then you go, yeah, they are who we thought they were.
Just think about how hard it is to be like Brady.
Well, I mean,
Hey, man.
You would think the Titans should win that division, but that division, shoot, I wouldn't be surprised if Houston wins that division. I don't like that division's shaky.
Who I feel sorry for is the Titans running back.
Henry.
Yeah, Derrick Henry.
His prime years are being wasted right now.
Wasted, sir. I watched the game the other day.
Man, I hope they lose tomorrow because we play them next week, so we gotta figure something out. But I mean, there's only one.
Tannehill will shake something up. He'll throw a ball like he's a Hall of Famer, and he'll throw another ball like who was he throwing to?
There's only 5 undefeated teams left in the NFL.
In this modern day NFL, I don't think anybody's worried about undefeated. Especially 17 weeks in the season.
It's definitely a marathon.
To me, the 17 weeks in the season guaranteed that the 72 Dolphins will be the only undefeated team in modern football.
That's crazy.
Because nobody's really worried about that right now. People are worried about getting to the playoffs with a healthy roster, healthy quarterback, running backs, at handling their business.
Yep. You got to go in there in a groove. You can't go in there like shaky.
The Reverend says the thing about the hobby is anyone who bought Lance high might return. That is sad. Sellers might suffer.
Ooh, well, you better hold it out. But if you know what you're doing, they'll move that Lance for something that'll get them back up. You'll see the difference between resellers and actual hustlers in a few weeks.
Oh, you're gonna see this tomorrow. You'll probably see this tonight. Your entire Instagram will change. Jason Rennie, bear down. FD, bear down. Thank you, Jason. We get Bears are getting taken to the woodshed right now. We'll see how it goes. It was all Jimmy Garoppolo planned. Shanahan setting up all of these QB runs with Trey in his first start. I thought about that too. I did think about that today.
But they got Debo. They don't need to run the ball with him.
Well, Debo today had like 55 yards receiving, 55 yards rushing. He had a pretty decent game. First one to 7 wins the South.
Oh, that's 100%. They might have the team that makes the playoffs with a under 500 record.
Probably one of the first teams to lead the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or they might make a run. You never know.
Two wonderful players. Folks tend to forget or not realize that the Jags came to the NFL making the playoffs with Fred Taylor and Mark Brunell.
And Maurice Jones-Drew. They were making noise back then. Remember when they beat the Steelers?
You had Tony Pacelli at offensive tackle?
Yeah, I remember.
Hall of Famer, Tony Pacelli. Future Hall of Famer, Fred Taylor. Y'all know how I feel about Fred Taylor.
That boy's special. Woo.
Best show. Or I could be, we could say LaShawn McCoy is special.
Well, no, LaShawn McCoy think he made the Hall of Fame, but we know that's not true.
Claiming Super Bowls he never played in.
That's not good.
He was on the practice squad. From the bench, to be fair, I don't think Lance was going to be good after watching him throw a wobbly ball. But Jimmy played 15 games last year, 20 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. You win with him, not because of him.
Oh, say that again. You win with him, not because of him.
I will still say the same thing I said last year and the year before. If the 49ers want to win the Super Bowl, Jimmy G cannot be quarterback.
It's like you can't have a quarterback that's like a manager. You got to be able to have a quarterback makes plays. But I mean, they believe in Trey Lance because he's able to make things happen out of nothing. But at the same time, you still need that experience.
So today I'm thinking, where is the Cowboys' old coach at? Jason Garrett.
I think he's doing commentary, right?
He's on Sunday Night Football now.
Yeah, that's wild. Just like that, they kicked him out.
Week 3, 49ers play the Broncos.
Where's it at? Oh, I think it's in Denver, I think.
Now we're going to find out who the 49ers are. All this Trey Lance talk, can he take them? That's all over with, right? We're going to see what's up.
But I think they're still coming. I still think that locker room's not shook. I think they're like, okay, we got Jimmy and we're good. Like, we ain't worried.
They're not shook. Smoothness 1000. Man, did you guys talk about Tua, Waddle, and Hills came today? We talked briefly about it. They had a great game.
Hey, man, Tua, he looking special. 6 touchdowns. He's looking special.
But what I'm going to do, JD, what I'm going to do is September 18th, I'm going to remember this day, and we're going to chart production from this day forward for Tua to the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, look, this week it might be Tua's week, and then in a few weeks from now, we're talking about how Derek Carr's the MVP or like Matt Stafford's going. Like it's only 1 week. We don't review the season in 1 week. We
1 of 17. 1 of 17. He had a good week.
The key word though, right? Consistency. That's the word. That's the word.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me look at the last sales of Tua. Let's just see if it like jumped.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they're going up.
Let me see. Because I'm sure his stuff went up.
People better be looking at who's his backup.
Let me see.
The quarterback position is one of the hardest positions to play in sports.
Okay, his prison went for 130. And then his other prison went for 165. Prism went for 175. I want to know where it was at last week. So that's when you have to bring in our old reliable card ladder to help us with that, because that will determine like how big of a jump Tua went, and Trevor Lawrence too, and how big Trey Lance is going. What's his name? Tua.
Big John, the Bears do miss Hakeem Nicks. Yeah, there they go. For sure. For sure. Jason Camden, I said, what's up? I'm happy that he's going 2-0 in his fantasy football team. That's good stuff.
All right, FD, hold on real quick. So August, his prices were averaged between 75. Then as we got to September, it was still 75. It jumped up to almost 200, close to 200 today. So it jumped up.
Well, let's see what we see on tables when we go to shows.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I see by the time we get to Delmar, even before we get to.
Oh yeah, we might not even be talking about him. And by Delmar, we might be talking about.
You never know.
I don't even know who we'll talk about.
You never know, man. Brady is undefeated so far this season. Baker boy, show enough. Jason Rennie, #1 fan, FT for life. Thank you, Jason. I'm humbled. I've always appreciate you and your family. Thank you very much. The Reverend, I invest in stuff, but I buy what I like, and I don't follow sheep. Yeah.
Speak on it.
Can't really follow people around.
You buy what you like. You know what I'm saying, FD? I don't care.
Get that Kyrie up.
And then you buy what you like. We'll see. Just be patient. There's nothing wrong with buying into the hype, but just make sure you know what you're doing, because you're gonna be looking crazy.
Yeah, somebody say, "Hey, I want to buy Jordan." You might go buy Jordan.
Well, that's easy though. If you buy a Jordan, that's not. You don't need to do no research.
But I tell people all the time. I was telling Jay this. I remember Michael Jordan. Some of these viewers from the community out there will remember this. When Michael Jordan broke his foot, people started saying, "Oh man, he's a draft bust. Oh, he's gonna be hurt all the time." We like to look at sports at the end of something where it's very clear. We look at Mike Jordan. We look at Hakeem Olajuwon. When Hakeem Olajuwon came in as Hakeem Olajuwon and really wasn't playing that well, who remembers that?
No one.
No one remembers that.
But everybody goes through it though. Everybody has their ups, and everybody shares it now.
Everybody has it. That's a part of the process. People are hurt. People come back from injury. People dominate. Or people just do a lot of talking about what they're going to do, and you don't really ever see it. There are franchises in the NFL that have never really won. You look at the games, people still in the stadium. That's just what it is. So, and there's only a small amount of players who are going to dominate their sport.
Yeah, and then that's hard to do already.
Very, very difficult to do. Going to go over tomorrow with Offensive Player of the Week, though. I can see that. Tua has 6 touchdowns, though.
No, Tua's gonna win, because at the end of the day, you win. If you won the game, then they're gonna talk about you. That's all we're gonna hear this week is Tua. We're gonna hear Tua and whatever happens tonight.
Oh well, the Packers are starting to run away with some stuff right now. Too wonderful. What did you guys think of the Dolphins-Ravens game? I thought it was a good game. I thought Jackson showed himself well. Tua showed himself well. Cheetah, Waddle, all of them had good games. But that's why you put that Miami team together, put points on the board. Get yak yards. Too wonderful. 49ers can take the division. It's the weak O-line and lousy play calling from Banana Shanahan. Let's not forget Shanahan was a part of that Atlanta Falcons team that lost to Brady. That was up 20-3. Just putting it out there. Yeah, Dolphins are 2-0. Trevor Lawrence on the field has looked really good this year, minus the one wheel route pass last week. Pre-game speech needs some work, though.
That was funny.
I'll say on a lot of these quarterbacks is just the beginning of something. So,
hey, but you never know. That week, this game could change his career. It just takes one win to be like, okay, we good. We good.
Or it could not. You know, I think just watching sports for a while, for years, There's only a certain amount of people that's really going to get you excited and push themselves to win no matter what. I just got to find out when you first come to the league, basketball, football, boxing, whatever it may be, baseball. Are you that person? Will you push yourself no matter what?
Yeah. But I don't know. It's different, man. It's totally different for everybody else because everybody be talking about what you collect and everything. But if you buy what you like, I think you'll be okay. But at the same time, you still gotta.
But in these conversations, you have people that are prospecting and making short-term investments.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong. I mean, we both.
Nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying those people are not buying what they like. They're making short-term investments.
Yeah,
and we all do that.
Some do though. I mean, it's hard because you want to. Everybody sees all these people on Instagram making X amount in in a weekend or at Dallas or at Burbank, and they're like, man, if they could do it, then we should do it. But there's more to it than everybody thinks. Because when you're prospecting, man, you could look good, and then in a matter of a week you look bad. Like Trey Lance is a perfect example right now. It's a perfect example of what's going on. But at the end of the day, if you love Trey Lance and you believe in him, it's just a minor setback.
That's why I told the Jordan story. Like this could be something where hey man, remember when he fractured his ankle? And that's just one part of the story. He comes back, he does his thing.
Yeah,
anything.
That's what I'm saying. I just think you just be patient with it. There's nothing wrong with that. Because
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just gonna piggyback off it. I mean, it's true. Like you might buy Trey Lance tonight for the low because he got hurt, and then next year going to the season, the hype's gonna be up there. Because guess what's gonna happen? The 49ers are gonna make a run, and they might lose, and then when everybody's gonna say if they would have had Trey, this would have been a different situation. And then go into the off season, like there's so much things that come into play with this in the hobby that build the prices. So.
But even the players we all know and love, like Steph Curry, was 2 years. He was having ankle surgery.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Steph is another perfect example of what's going to happen.
Like, got traded. There were some people buying Steph. I know there were people at the time like, you buying Steph? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and then look, now everybody looking at you like, damn, that boy a genius. F. Dizzle know what he doing. Give me that thinking cap right now.
I don't know. I just touch my things in a particular way. I could be right, or I could be really wrong.
It's just, you know what it is. We'll be all right. I just feel like it's just buy what you like and enjoy everything. Because at the end of the day, it may not be here eventually, and then you may look good, you may not, but it's a risk, right? You got to take risks in life.
Yeah. The Reverend. I just finished my McMichael Red EMG Ruby set.
Man, the Reverend be showing out.
Let me check out the Rev.
He be showing out. I'll tell you that much.
Check out the Rev here.
He sent it to me too. Oh, let me see where's that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Rev, I might buy more Corel right now. I'm trying to see the price.
Reverend handling business with young people, man. Handling business. Love it. Love that stuff. Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, he's not winning MVP. He better not win MVP this year.
Who's going to win MVP?
The Judge. What you talking about? What you mean? Come on, F. Dizzle. Don't start. See, FD trying to start something already.
I'm just asking questions, man. Baseball is I just learned.
Baseball's a marathon.
Baseball is also it's roulette. You don't know what's going on over there.
Baseball's different. I'll tell you that much.
If
you love baseball, you stick with baseball.
The prospects, the vets. You almost don't know what's going on in baseball until that person retires and is about to go to the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. For real.
Just imagine if a player like Sabonis, Avidas Sabonis, had played in the NBA longer in his career in Europe. If he was healthy, no knee problems, he was a player. a player. So, yeah, what would have happened? It would have been interesting. Baker Boy, FT, any value in Draymond Green cards long term? I mean, there could be.
Is there any? Like, is there any?
I think there could be.
The only one that I
I'm
can
not
think
really
of.
a Draymond Green buyer of cards.
Man, if I ever seen a great Draymond Green collector, man, props to you.
I know he's coming up at an autograph show in the Bay Area.
Oh no,
At
that
a
Bay
card
Area.
show.
Dang, his PSA 10 auto, his rookie year is going for 650. His raw is going for like 150, 200.
Who, Draymond?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. His 2012 Prism.
Why didn't he get more hobby love?
Because he's not flashy. He's not charismatic. I mean, I think Draymond Green's an excellent basketball player, but if you guys want to try to make money off him or like collect him, it's gonna be really hard. Because I feel like that's really hard to sell Draymond Green. Like, what are the chances of finding a Draymond Green collector? What was it? Oh, remember we were at Premiere a few months ago, and somebody was like a big Baron Davis collector.
I do remember.
I remember, and then he came to the table and he bought my Beam Team.
Mhm.
Like, I didn't think anybody in LA was gonna buy a Baron Davis auto, and he bought it off me. That was one of those cards where I think I'm gonna hold, like, I'm gonna have that for a minute, because who's gonna buy it?
The Packers are running all over the Bears. Just running all over them. It's amazing right now. So I guess everybody knows this is the blueprint for beating the Bears.
Run the ball.
But Green Bay has running backs. They may have two good running backs. But Jones right now, it's running all over the place. Draymond Green. Who do you think has more popularity in a hobby, Draymond Green or Dennis Rodman?
Oh, it's not even close.
Okay.
Ooh, actually, that's tough. I'll say Dennis Rodman.
So who is similar to Draymond Green as a power forward, small forward?
In the league right now, nobody.
No, I'm talking about from a hobby perspective. This is a question I've asked myself several times.
That's a good one.
Let me take a drink of water while you bring something.
Who's similar to him? Like, what do you mean? Like skill set? Like,
I'm talking about value in a hobby. Small forward, power forward.
Probably the closest person I could think it will be. I think there's two.
Because I can't find one.
Bam Adebayo, the offense, and then probably Julius Randle. I mean, Bam Adebayo, the defense, and Julius Randle, the offense.
But are Bam's cards worth more than Draymond Green?
It might, because he's in the era.
I think they are.
I think he has a chance because in the era we're in right now. If you would have told me it's like 6-7 years ago, no. I don't think his value is going to be there in a few years unless he does something crazy. But, I mean, I love Bam Adebayo. I love his game. But to collect him and, like, try to do something with that is really hard. And plus, like, I mean, the 2017 class, I feel bad for because they have a horrible prism. Like, their cards back then are like, they're just trash to me. Like, the design and everything. Like, when you look at the prism from 2017, that whole rookie class, I feel bad for. They didn't get no type of love. But 2018, that's a different story. That rookie prism, they decided to step their game up. I mean, I love the designs in 2018. 2019 was solid. 2020 was okay. 21, like, I feel like they're just getting better. But 2016 and 17, that's probably the worst prism, like, design ever. Like, it looks bad.
Yeah, that's Jason Tatum. Yeah,
that Jason Tatum is ugly, right? I mean, what are you gonna like? For me, when I collect, it's more of the design for me because I
think it's the two colors on both sides. It's like,
I mean, it's just I just think it looks so quote unquote basic. Like, it's not. There's nothing special about it. Even the color, like the green and the pinks, whatever. Like, they still don't look nice either. Like, I just feel bad for that. That 2017 Prism class, I feel bad for because it doesn't look good to me. It's not appealing to me like this year's class or last year's. But I mean, everybody has their own preference.
Smoothness says Mike always listened to the critics and took everything personal, but kept it professional.
Nah, Mike was like FD. He'd be saying stuff on the low. He would say something and just be like, yeah, sure. You know,
hey, I can tell you this. I listen to everything.
As you should. I feel like the more information you could bring in.
I don't speak on most of it, but I listen to everything that's typed somewhere or
Just like
everything. Any comment, I read it.
I feel like you have to be able to take criticism and give it. So if you're gonna, like, in our platform, I'm not saying we're big or anything like that, but if we're able to talk the talk, we ever be able to take it back as well. Because that's only fair.
Yeah. Like yeah. Like I posted something on Instagram where Warren Sapp was saying that Trevor Lawrence is certain throws he can't make, he should be able to make, and people are like, oh well.
Warren, about the wheel route.
Yeah, I thought it was comedy when people were like, well, Warren Sapp doesn't really know quarterbacks today. He knew quarterback 20 years ago.
Well, like even if that.
That's comedy, man. What do you think of Cade Cunningham? Nathan Duran. I haven't watched Cade enough. So this year, Cade is on my list of players to watch in detail. And I'm going to commit myself to this. Because y'all know I love the game of basketball. And I love doing the research. So I'm going to commit myself on the eye test of looking at Cade Cunningham and telling you what I see.
He's cool. I don't think highly. I think Cade Cunningham's solid. I just don't think he has that wow factor that everybody is looking for.
Well, the hobby is.
No, people are looking at.
People are pinning him as a wow factor guy.
You got Giddy, you got Green, you got a lot of wow factors in that class.
Okay, Cade Cunningham is 6'6", 20 years old. Oklahoma State.
But he might. I mean, they compare his. Who did they compare his game to? I forgot. Let me see.
Yeah, I haven't watched this guy at all.
I mean,
I want to see what he does, Ivy does. I want to watch Detroit. See what they do.
Oh, they were saying that he's compared to Luka S type player. Because he can score. Like he's smooth when he scores. Like his skill, his ability to score is really nice. And Brandon Roy, they comparing to Brandon Roy and Luka.
Well, if you come in and you average 17 points a game, you can score.
But I mean, in the era we're in, though, like, is that really impressive? Just the way the game is played just now, where they cater more to the offense.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we'll soon see. You know, the Bears just picked up their first down since the opening drive.
Oh no!
Just a little tidbit, little nugget of information for you. But they're moving the ball right now. Jason Rennie, Tua going to throw 2 picks next week. And we're going to talk about how Josh Allen is the big thing. Duration, people. Duration. Yep. I will say this, Josh Allen. I think Josh has to learn to cut down on this running and taking these hits.
Man, Josh Allen's another way. Josh Allen's just another way of prospecting. He hasn't done anything yet, but everybody's jumping on his on the wagon. It's just, I think he's a higher end Tua, higher end like Hurts. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like he hasn't done anything enough to make me go, I want to buy Allen. It's a flavor of the month with him.
That's why I stick with Tom Brady. Yeah, from the bench, Steph Curry was about to be a bust at 1.2. Yeah, he had some ankle injuries, ankle problems. Look how that thing turned around.
Man, that boy's special. I'm telling you, y'all better start.
I can't wait for October 18th when they get.
Y'all better start buying that Curry.
And they look across at LeBron when they get that blank. You put that ring on.
I don't know. We'll see. AD might have something to say about that.
AD howling at people.
Man,
Anthony Davis, man.
Y'all better start buying Curry.
You should watch film of him. You should pull up some of his high school footage.
I don't want to talk about AD, man. I'll wait. AD needs to show me.
He's a good player, man. He was, he went to a.
Where did he go? He went to the same college. I mean, high school as
He went to a new school that was open. That wasn't open when I was a kid. He went to a newer school in Chicago. I can't remember the name. Let's see
I
what.
thought he went to what's that high school? Oh, he went to Perspectives Charter.
Yeah.
In Chicago.
Yeah, it was a newer school.
Oh yeah, that's where you from, huh? Man, this sucks because if he just stays consistent for the next few years, you know, he might be that guy. But it's hard. Injury prone.
How many points does he have in his career? Scored. Let me tell you.
Doesn't say.
He has 14,390 points.
That's not bad.
No, it's
14. Wait, hold on. What's the all-time leading?
Well, you talking about Kareem?
No, yeah. What's the number? What's the number?
It's 33 something.
38.
Oh, it's 38.
But it's harder for a big man to be
Is it 38,343? What is it? 38 what?
38, 7. 38,387. But I think the most impressive one in that whole list is, obviously you're going to see Kobe and LeBron and MJ, but like the big men, for them to play that long in their career, like it's crazy, especially Kareem and Carl. Because the guards, even Dirk's in this list.
Yeah.
Dirk and Wilt and Shaq's in this list, but like for a big man to play that long in their career is like crazy because big men can't even play more than 5-6 years at a consistent level anymore.
Well, it's nowadays.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting to see what's the next wave. I'm right now. I'm very interested.
Oh man.
In the next wave of people coming through because they're coming. Now, who are they?
I honestly do not know.
I don't either.
Because I thought it was gonna be K Dizzle, but
you talking about Durant?
Yeah, because I thought he had a chance.
Durant is still scoring the basketball. He's putting points up.
You think he's gonna? Where's he at right now on the list? Let me find him.
I remember when he was a couple of years ago. He was half of Kareem, so he had like 19, 18.
Okay, he's 21st in scoring right now.
How many points does he have?
Oh, that's a good question. 25.
Yeah.
So let's say he averages 2,500. So he'd be at 35 if he plays like the next 5 years at a consistent level. He just got to average 20. He got to average 25,000 in the season. 2,500. I'm sorry.
Is he 34, 35 years old?
So he has to average 30 points a game to be up there. I don't think he's gonna do that.
So if he got to 30,000, it might take a little while.
I think he might be in top. Let me see how far is he from Kareem.
Oh, he's too far away from Kareem to even talk about.
He's 12,000 points away. So he has to average 32 points for the next 5 years to jump that. Doubt it. I don't know. He could ball out. He could have like 50, 60 points here and there. But that's the closest person we have that's still playing right now. Oh, Carmelo, but Carmelo's not going to make it.
No, Carmelo's about done.
KD's going to end up in the top 10 in scoring. That's not even a question. Top 5, though, that's going to be tough.
Oh, he's a Hall of Famer. So.
Yeah, Carmelo's the other active player in there. And who else? James Harden. James Harden has 23,000. Westbrook has 23,000. And Chris Paul got 20,000. I'm surprised Westbrook got that many points.
Is Westbrook ready to come off the bench?
Oh, yeah, they signed Schroeder. Dang, that's wild. Schroeder really fumbled the bag after he had like 80 million. He only can pay like 5 million now.
He doubled down on himself. That didn't work out. It's funny to me that they're bringing him back. Art says thoughts on MLB MVP race. Judge is having a season of the ages, but Ohtani won in a unanimously last year and is having a better season this year.
The only reason why I might give it to Shohei is just because of what he's able to do. He's able to pitch and then he'll be able to hit. So like that's why he's at that point where he might win it every year. He might be on that LeBron thing where he might just give it to him because what he's able to do. He's able to hit, he's able to bat. Like what else more do you want from him? And he can play defense. So but Judge is having a season where I don't think nobody's gonna catch him in home runs, like ever gonna catch him like that.
So Albert Pujols That's hit number 691, 98, 608, 2 away from 700.
2 away. How many games he got left? He's only 2 away?
That's 201.
Hold on. Let me look up the schedule. Let me see what they're working with right now. What date are we in? We're in September. We're at September 18th. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're going to be in LA this weekend. They got about 15 games, 14 games left. He just got to hit 2 homers in 14 games. I'll take my chances. If I were to bet, I think I'll win that one. Dang, he's gonna be in LA this weekend. FZ.
I bet he doesn't hit 700.
You don't think he is?
How many games do you have left?
15. And 2 games?
I'm still gonna say no.
And plus, I think they're in the race, right? They're in the race to
Yeah.
They're in the race.
Yeah, these are meaningful games.
So they have to pitch to him. Oh, they're well, I don't know if Dizzle, because they up 8 games on the Milwaukee. Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, if anybody's free this weekend, I suggest you guys go to Dodger Stadium because you might see history
against his former team.
That might happen. I could see it happening too. He might go to San Diego, get one, and then your chance of him hitting a home run in 3 games, it's highly, it might happen. So if you guys aren't busy.
I'm going to catch up on some of these comments. The Reverend says, he's a good buy. Thanks, FD. It is my joy. I'm investing in young people because I had people invest in me. So did I, sir.
I love that one.
I can tell by your touch that you did. So I always want to give shout outs to people who are doing that kind of work. Good work. But the Reverend, you got to talk to me about Mr. Trubisky, man. You know it's going to rear his head?
He's all right.
Oh, really? JD, only thing I'll say with Kirill, he came into the league around the same age as our Temi Panarin, and look at his prices. Both put up around the same points, but prices are very different.
Yeah, but I don't know enough hockey yet to argue, but I don't know. Just give me like a few more weeks, and I'll get everything down back.
I need a Connor McDavid card in my life.
No, you know who I really want? Sidney Crosby.
Yes.
That's who I really. He's more. I think he's probably the GOAT.
Don't sleep on Mario Lemieux rookies either.
Who? Mario Lemieux.
Mario Lemieux.
Yeah, I see him a lot, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy somebody I don't know. Like I'm gonna, I hate when people are like, oh, you want to buy this card, and I'm looking like, I don't want to sit there and spend like 10 minutes trying to figure out who is this person.
Well, like, Mario Lemieux, JD, bona fide legit.
No, I know who he is now, but like people selling me like him and like other hockey players, but I'm not gonna waste your guys' time. I'm not gonna be sitting there like this, like Wikipedia. Who is this guy? Look at his accolades. So you want to know who he is first, right? What he's done, how many ships he has or championships, how many goals, whatever, what he's contribute, and then you want to look at his market. There's a lot of things that go into him when you're jumping into a new player. Like you got to see if they have that off the court feel, the eye test. Like there's so many things that go into play.
Art says if there was ever a first time for an MLB co-MVP, this year's the year. I wonder why they don't do that. Goldschmidt deserves a Gold Glove.
Yeah, he's balling too.
Baker boy, what's up with Chris Bosh? Oh, you saying Chris Bosh?
Just compared to Draymond? Nah, because Chris Bosh can't play the point like Draymond does.
I've gone over this and over this. I can't find one player.
I mean, I said Julius and Bam.
Julius Randle?
As an offensive, because he's able to handle the ball.
No, I'm talking about everything, bro.
No, I'm just saying I can't think of a player.
Yeah, I don't think there is one.
There's not. The last person that could do that was Lamar Odom.
That's the kind of guy. Yep.
But Lamar doesn't give you that defensive.
Only every blue moon, attitude. Not consistently.
Yeah, but when Lamar could play, he's a walking triple double. Like that was his thing. Was like he was never too aggressive or whatnot. But at the same time, Lamar was a champion too. Lamar got 2. He got 2 of them things.
Kimpton, Coleman, great. Green Tatum is sweet from 2007.
It is. But you're telling me you're gonna buy that design? That design is like, to me, the design is everything to me as well. I'm not just buying something because it's a nice, like, it's the hype car. Like, I gotta like the design.
So Baker Boy asked the question: who's on your do not buy list in NBA?
Ja Morant. Ja. Hold on, y'all gotta give me a minute. I have a list.
JD's not gonna like mine.
Well, go ahead and I'll tell you mine. It might feed off yours.
Well,
First off the bat, oh yeah, LaMelo.
LaMelo Ball's on that list for me.
Okay.
I bought LaMelo before. I've been trying to get rid of most of what I have. I could be completely wrong.
Okay.
I just don't see certain things that I feel like I need to see. Who else? James Harden. Wouldn't buy him.
Okay. Well, he's yeah. That sounds.
I wouldn't touch, but I never have though. I've never liked James Harden's game.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Never liked it. I'm trying to think of other people.
Oh,
this is an excellent question to me.
I'm not buying Booker. I'm not buying Mitchell. I'm not buying Harden, like you said. I'm not buying Tyra Hero. I'm not buying LaMelo.
Who's Booker? Devin Booker.
Devin, yeah.
No.
Those are just a few people, but the people I'm buying, I'm still looking for a Giannis auto, like a nice Giannis auto. But I mean, even his prism's ugly too. But I mean, his auto rookie stuff is not very attractive to me.
Well, the prism auto gets expensive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to buy something raw for him. I'm trying to buy a Giannis auto prism raw, a Tatum too, but it's hard for me to be. I'm picky with Tatum stuff, and in my sneaky pick is probably gonna be Garland and De'Aaron Fox this year, and of course, you know who else? You got something new. That's that auto. So we'll see. But I mean, we could be wrong.
I could be completely wrong about LaMelo. He may come out this year and just be like balling out.
Yeah, but the NBA is really like, so out of the top 10 players in scoring this year, we got Embiid, Giannis, Luka, Trey, DeMar, Jokic, Tatum, Booker, Donovan Mitchell, and Stephen Curry. Out of those 10 players, who is the most marketable player in that team and that list?
Stephen Curry.
Okay, and then after Stephen Curry, you probably would say probably Tatum, maybe. Tatum I think Booker's probably the second most marketable player right now because everything that he's got going.
Could be.
Because of the 2K cover, and then I don't think Luka is charismatic like Tatum. I don't think he has the personality like that. But I mean, out of those 10 players,
let Luka get far in the playoffs. You're gonna see Luka everywhere.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he doesn't have that off the court swag that everybody's been like Curry has. Curry got that. He got stuff more to it than just the NBA. Like, you got to think about, like, after the NBA, when they retire, are they still going to be relevant? Mm-hmm. Like, the only person that's going to be relevant out of this list is always going to be Curry.
Well, if Curry was also on a team where he wasn't sharing the load, moving the ball around to other people, he scored more points.
Yep.
So for him, it's not about Curry right now could come out and score 30 points a night, 32 points a night.
He can too if he really wanted to.
Yeah. But why would you? And that's what's smart about certain players. You set yourself up later in your career. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why would you go out and destroy yourself and probably get hurt?
Yep. And then
prove a point, or you want to get them chips?
Yeah. What's more important? And then we have how many big men we got? One. Is Giannis a big man? Would you consider him a big man? 1, 2, 3. It's only three big men out of this list. It's Embiid, Giannis, and Jokic. Like, no one's buying them. Like, as much as everybody's trying to.
I think Jokic still has a pretty good market of people that.
Yeah, I don't never seen a Jokic rookie in my life.
Yeah, but that's in LA. I'm just talking about overall.
I'm sure you're right.
They hold.
If we fly to the East Coast or something, I'm sure we would. But I think Stephen Curry, long term wise, is gonna be the buy out of the 10 players we just named. And then you go to probably Luka or Tatum or whatnot. But still, the NBA is really hard. And out of these 10 players, who's going to be in the top 10 in scoring all time? Like, the only person you could think of is probably Curry because of the rate he's at. But behind that,
Jokic that?
I don't know. Jokic. Nikola Jokic.
Second round draft pick. Let's not forget that.
Got
The
drafted by
kicker just went across the bottom of the screen. They didn't even show him getting drafted.
10,000 points. And he's only 27 too. That's the crazy part.
Yep, he got a lot of basketball to play. Now, the way he plays, he could be a top 10, top 12 scorer all time. He finished.
I think he'd be like LeBron. I think he could be like in top 10 in every category, like rebounds, steals, assists, points. He could do
He
that.
really has a low impact kind of game, though. Like he's not.
Yeah, he don't really. He's not athletic. He don't be running up down the court. He plays at his game at his own pace. So, long term wise, he might like. He's like Paul Gasol. You remember how Paul Gasol was able to like jump ships to different teams and still be effective and not being athletic because of his skill?
Yeah.
I think Jokic is a better skill player than Gasol.
Much better.
Overall, I think Gasol probably offensively they're kind of neck and neck, but the way Jokic is able to, but it's just that the era we're in now, he's able to pull back and start hitting threes. Like Paul didn't start hitting threes until he was with the Spurs and the Bulls. And at that point, it was still looking for Paul to shoot a three.
So we got two wonderful saying FT and JD. What are your thoughts on Triple G versus Canelo fight? Canelo won against an Asian Triple D, but couldn't stand a chance against B-Ball. I didn't watch the fight. Didn't think too much of the fight. Boxing in general is hard for me at this point. And I used to be a huge boxer. I mean, I'm buying pay-per-view fights. We're talking about years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't think
I'm not buying. I have not bought a boxing. I'll tell you. I tell you guys all the time. If you guys want to watch something for free, go on TikTok. I'm telling you, that's the best way to watch anything for free. And I even felt bad watching that fight for free after it was so boring. I was like, man, I can't watch this. It's not boxing's not entertaining.
I think the last Canelo fight I really watched is when he fought Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, and he looked like a and Floyd made him look like a child. Oh, Floyd was like this. Like he couldn't hit him. Like,
hey, Big John, I hope you're still watching this game. Bears are running the ball, people. And the game is not over. We're in the fourth quarter, 12 minutes, 30 seconds left, down by 14.
They might come back.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about boxing, man. It's hard for me
they're in the red zone right now.
I need Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., Vanna Holyfield. I mean, that's when I was like, boxing. Not now.
No, boxing big, man.
From the bench, I'm a Herbert collector, but I have no present parallels of him because I hate to look. Got lots of his optics, etc.
See, I thought I was the only one. Did they score? Where are they at? Where's the ball?
Herbert down here is handling business, bro. Herbert, the running back for the Bears. He's handling business right now. He's eating, as they say.
Where's the ball at? I'm trying to figure out where the ball's at. Then if my thing is slow. You know what I don't get? Why did they the NFL app? They don't let you watch games anymore. Why? What happened?
I don't know. Maybe they want you to pay for it.
Oh man, come on now.
Baseball card conundrum. What's up, fellas? Baker boy Josh Giddey is overpriced at the moment. I'd like to know, has his prices fluctuated after his boy got hurt?
Yeah, it definitely fluctuated. But he has potential still.
But I haven't looked at Giddey's prices, so
I got a few. My cards are downstairs, but yeah, I have a few Giddey.
Kimpton, Baker boy, I agree 100%. Hopefully, his prices come down. No, I'm pretty sure they will. No, Jabari Smith. This is a guy that I'm watching. I am watching this guy. I just don't know. Jabari Smith, I just don't know. And Trey Jones, Spurs are the players to watch out for. You think so? Too wonderful?
Dang, I never heard.
Jabari can kind of shoot the three, but he's 6'10" and he can't rebound. I don't understand that. That doesn't match up to me in my mind. But I got to watch him to understand what the deal is. From the bench, what's more impressive? Cade putting up 17.4, 5.5, 5.6 on a 23-59 Pistons team, or Scotty Barnes putting up 15.3, 7.9, 3.5 on a 48-34. I say Scotty Barnes.
I think Scotty Barnes. I think Scotty Barnes is a winner.
Scotty Barnes plays defense, people.
That's why he won Rookie of the Year. I'm trying to buy his stuff too. I'm really trying to find some of his stuff on the low, but his stuff is hard to find.
Defense. That's where I'm at from the bench. Kendall Coleman, FD. If Under Armour signed Curry till $1 billion, how much money has he made for the company? Oh, I don't know.
A lot, but I mean, I don't even know who buys Under Armour like that, like to play in. Well, that's
I
great.
actually see Under Armour on a lot of people's. I watch a lot of shoes. I'm just looking around at what people are wearing. I see Under Armour a lot. That's a good question, though, Kendall. I don't know how much he's made for the company or projected to make for the company. I don't know. But I do know if you're a company like Under Armour, do you let Curry just walk away?
Nope, you do not let him walk away.
You let him pull a Kobe Bryant? I don't think so.
They're already at his like 8th shoe already, FD. They're not letting him go.
Yeah.
They do not let him go.
I'm loving what the Bears are doing right now. Judge breaking AL home run title. He's getting close to Triple Crown. I wish him all the best. You know, I know JD does. JD's a big Yankees fan. He will get it because they will pitch to him. This is what I don't understand. Like in baseball, baseball is funny, right? Like some people they don't pitch to, and some people they do. So when Judge hit 2 home runs, I was like, why are they still pitching to this guy?
The game was over anyway, so I don't get it.
Why
the game's over, and the pitcher's upset.
There's certain people, man, that get the green light to break a record.
Oh, are they going for the 4th down? Oh, they're challenging it.
4th and inches seems like a challenge. Mitch Trubisky might have gone to the wrong team. That offensive bad. I'm telling you, Reverend, no, Mitch is bad. Mitch Trubisky is bad. He's a bad player. He's inconsistent.
Damn.
I'm not right.
What you grilling over there, FD? What you grilling over there, man? Let me get some of that.
Years, Mitch will look like a Hall of Famer, and then
man, FD, what you grilling over there?
Football. He's just bad.
You got the grill going off or what?
And they put a captain's patch on his jersey.
I know why you don't like Mitchie, because he was with the Bears. Never mind.
From the bench, always here to talk hockey, JD, if you want to run things off of me.
Okay, I appreciate that, big fella.
Can't go wrong with Greg.
Hey, man, I'll tell you like this. Reverend, he put me on game, so I appreciate that. But, man.
Smooth is putting you on some game, too, here.
FD, man. Turn off the grill. You grilling him too much tonight.
I'm just saying. All right, so the Reverend says the difference between Panarin, I hope I'm saying that correctly, and Kirill is popularity. Kirill is far more popular, and the Minnesota market is big. Panarin is not a fan favorite, and that's how it happens kind of with all cards.
Yeah, man, you got to have that off the field charisma, you know.
Oh, Jason said Pool's getting to 700. Take it to the bank.
I'm gonna tell you like this, F Dizzo. If he's at like if he's at $6.99 by Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, if me and wifey and the kids aren't busy, I'm gonna put on my Yankee jersey. We're gonna go over there.
All right.
See how it goes.
Okay.
I want to say,
JD, did you notice? We made a song for the Burbank show.
I
don't even think people know that we made a song for the Burbank show. I thought that was hilarious, man. Too wonderful. When it comes to NHL players from the 90s, I would include players like Patrick Roy, Brett Hull, Mark Messier, and Yami Yaga.
I don't know who they are, man. Hockey.
Oh, these are all great players, bro.
I believe it, but I'm just gonna go by who I like. And if they go up, if they're valuable, then it is what it is.
Camden Coleman, Ben Simmons would have never been. Yeah, he's on a do not buy, and he's not even a person I would. I was kind of thinking about the people I would consider at some point. No.
What? Ben Simmons could dress up, Dizzle. Come on now.
Harden. Think about you been buying Harden? I'm sorry for you, bro.
I feel bad for you, man. He's probably at the strip club.
Sorry for you. Jokic be killing people, making it look easy. Yes, he does.
He's one of those players you go play pickup and be like, man, he can't hoop. You look at his body.
Yeah, you're like the last pick. I got him. And then
you're like, man, that big fella can't run up and down the court. And then little do you know that boy's putting 15 and 10 in a pickup game to 21. Like, what?
Dream boxing match, David Tua versus Mike Tyson.
Boxing is never gonna. I don't feel like boxing is authentic. That's why there's no authenticity in boxing anymore.
Are the people that were boxers, are they doing something else now?
I mean, no. I don't know.
So what happened to the sport? That's what I just don't know.
The sports, because they have too many. I don't know what's wrong with boxing. Boxing is just boring to me.
Uh-oh. Let me jump ahead. Too wonderful. Trubisky is terrible. Terrible towels. What terrible could he be? Good luck, Steelers.
Well,
that's interesting.
Like I said, anybody could. People have worse quarterbacks in the league.
Too wonderful comes here too. Scotty Barnes filled in when Van Vliet was hurt.
Scotty Barnes does everything. He's like a not Kawhi. Let me see who I can refer him to. Probably like a Kawhi LeBron type player. No, LeBron don't play defense like that, so no.
See, from the bench has the same thought, like why people still pitching the judge.
I mean, it depends though the situation. Like today, the game's over. Why are you pitching to him? Like, let him get on base. Like
I just like certain players, man.
He got. Oh,
getting that in zone.
That was a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
I think he got it.
That's a touchdown, people. Come on, Justin Fields. That's a touchdown.
If he touched the pylon, that's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown, people.
The very
definition of a touchdown. Thank you. That is a touchdown. Now, the game is 17-24.
This is in Lambeau, right? Let me see. Oh, that's definitely a touchdown, F. Dizzle. That's definitely a touchdown.
I don't know. His knee's down on like the half-yard line. Or the quarter-yard line.
Oh, okay. No, it's down.
Yeah,
I mean, it's okay. They still got the ball.
It's not a touchdown. It's coming.
Oh, that's okay. They can get there.
It's coming.
Man, who would have thought Justin Fields be hooping this year? So far.
Give him some protection. Did you watch him in college?
Yeah, he was solid.
Oh, man. Play call was terrible.
After review, the runner was down at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, he's down. They'll get in.
First down and goal.
They'll get in. FD, tell it like it is. Mitch is a bad brother. He's bad. But it's all good. If you're trying to make a short-term play, I understand why someone will pick up Mitch and then move him after a few weeks. I understand that. But when you say the name Mitch Trubisky, things come up. Player quarterbacks, if you say their names.
It's 4th and goal already?
Yeah, man, go for it. Get in the end zone. We came here to win. We didn't come here to play game. Hold on, let's watch this, people. We came here to win. Get in the end zone.
Oh, shit. Oh, he got there.
Get in there.
He got there. Momentum got him in the.
That's touchdown, baby. They said he didn't get in.
No, I think momentum got him there.
No, you gotta review that.
Forward progress got him in there.
That's a touchdown.
He's in there. He definitely got in there. The ball moved. The ball crossed the broke the plane.
Ball hit the plane. Let's review this.
Oh man, they gonna review.
Let's review. All right, so we got 2021-22 Upper Deck Series 2 has the deepest YG players. The Young Guns. Too wonderful. Trubisky is terrible. We talked about that. Do you guys collect UFC at all? I do not.
I do. Jake Dizzo does. I don't. Let me see what I got. I just have this. My UFC stash is in the bottom somewhere. But I collect UFC. I think UFC is great. I think it's a good play. You just gotta be careful and smart what you buy.
The only question I've ever had about UFC is that the careers are so short.
Yeah,
you got to attach yourself to the right player, the right fight.
Yep. Because if not, man, their career can only be so somebody could have like a good, momentum going for like a few months, and then they lose one fight, they might be out of the spotlight. So UFC is more. I highly suggest you collect what you like in the UFC. Don't buy anything that's like hyped or anything like that because you're gonna be upset. Hold up, let me go find my UFC stash. If I can find it.
All right, so is Justin Fields a certified dog? I will give him a DO or a DA here. Let's wait for the rest. he's got some go. He wants some things. You can tell. Hopefully, he can get it. Brad Johnson is the only terrible QB that I can remember winning the Super Bowl with a solid Bucs team. Brad Johnson to me was not terrible. Too wonderful. Let me know why Brad Johnson was terrible. Ray and Hagler, Holyfield versus Bo. Tommy Hearns from Detroit. The Ram, Wilford Benitez. There's just so many names of fighters that just get me excited.
See, so I mean, you just gotta be UFC. Like FD said, UFC. Their careers are unfortunately shorter, just because of the hype. So I mean, you just gotta be careful what you collect with that.
All right, so they're reviewing this. Hold on.
He broke the plane. I don't even know why they're.
Yeah, he broke the plane. I don't know what we're looking at. So Baker Boy asked the question, FD, do you think WWE gold out of 10 are worth anything long term?
Yeah, sure. I flipped my Randy Orton. I mean, they're not gold, but I mean, what's this? This is out of 99. I think Randy Orton's one of my favorite wrestlers. It's a touchdown, right? They challenge it. How are they gonna challenge that play?
I don't know why we're looking at this.
You can't challenge a play if it's a scoring. If it's a score. Only the
Well, I think the Bears now. Oh, they said it wasn't. Oh, they said it wasn't a touchdown.
Well, they're tripping.
That's wow.
Well, they're tripping.
That's wild. Niners gave up 3 first-round draft picks for Lance, but Fields was still on the board. How is this not a touchdown?
Oh, the ball broke the plane. Oh, come on, man. They tripping.
Terrible play call. Say it again, Reverend. Terrible play call. Baker Boy. I would think so. Reverend, if the coaches make calls like that when your running back has been eaten and the Bears deserve to lose, that's the same with the offensive game plan with Pittsburgh. I can't deny that one. We gotta get a stop. Gotta get the ball back.
How many times?
About to eat up some clock.
You just gotta get him a 3 and out. They'll be all right.
Nate Diaz card's on the rise. You collect Nate Diaz?
Damn, Nate Diaz just lost. Oh, he just won. Never mind.
He just won. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not staying in the UFC. He's gonna move to a different company.
Yeah, he's gonna do something. Come back. Trying to get some of that Conor McGregor money. UFC is way too wild for me to invest.
Yep.
Usman getting knocked out. Anderson Silva is the GOAT, but had a terrible fall off. GSP and Khabib are the only 2 that went out on top.
Yeah, but Khabib he didn't fight anybody that good. But no, I agree with that. UFC's. That's what I'm saying. You better collect something the fighters you like, because off the from the bench head, that thing could jump. It spikes. It's crazy how bad that the market spikes on UFC.
I still can't believe that was called not a touchdown. Smoothest 1,000. The Patriots dominated the line of scrimmage, and Belichick outcoached Tomlin. Patriots always have the Steelers number. I can tell you this. Mac Jones, they have him setting the offense for him to succeed. Like he's throwing balls in certain places, not in others. Look at Aaron Rodgers running for the first down. Aaron Rodgers. Too wonderful. FT Johnson only had one good season in the early 2000s, and Gruden helped him, but not the following season. Trent Dilfer is in the same boat. Too wonderful. You're comparing Trent Dilfer to Brad Johnson. Is that what we're doing? From the bench, these refs must have made the trip from Kansas City on Thursday with these calls. Baker Boy, WWE should be a good investment because it's fake. It's all set up, huh? Trent Dilfer and Brad Johnson. I've never heard that one. So, JD, you know we put up Collecticon today, right?
I know. I'm going to watch it later. I was watching a little bit, then the Raider game got me. You know, we were winning, and then afterwards. I was watching it. We were losing, or we were about to lose, so I had to turn it off for a minute.
That no touchdown, it still hurts. That hurts. The Reverend, exactly. If you do not design your offense to they'll set your QB, you are a bad offense coordinator. I don't disagree with you. But most coaches in the NFL don't make good decisions, don't make good play calls.
Mm-hmm.
It's only the legendary ones that you're like, you know what, I'm vibing with that. They're taking this team to the Super Bowl. You're gonna do some stuff. It's only a few people. Too Wonderful says WWE is a good solid hold. I'm collecting the women's autos. Charlotte
that's definitely
it's interesting. Week 2 of the NFL. Anybody got any predictions they got for next week?
Well, we got the Raiders better pick it up, or else we're gonna have some problems.
Too Wonderful says, FC, who's on your list of NFL coaches all time? Belichick. 49ers coach. Oh, man. This is a great question. I love questions.
Let me see.
Bill Walsh, Belichick, Bill Parcells, who's the old school coach for the Raiders, man?
Tom Flores and John Madden.
Tom Flores. That's a few. Those are a few that come straight to my head. Those are a few. I don't think you lose on any one of those. I should make a top coach list NFL. The Cowboy offense fit rush skill. That was a good plan they gave them. I just want to know. I agree with you on this week. Can Ezekiel Elliott keep that load up? That's the only question I have. Because this week, how many rushes he has? This week, Zeke had 15 rushes for 53 yards. Not that great. 3.5. I thought he would have more than that. They only ran the ball 27 times.
Yeah.
So, that'll be a little bit more than that. Niners taking out the Ponies week 3. Amanda Nunez is a beast.
Valentina's better.
Charlotte Flair. Ric Flair's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Packers have just tried to win this game by running the football. I can't blame them. Tom Landry. Tom Landry? Yeah, he's in there. Saw the 101 Sasha Banks auto from Select Ford on YouTube last night. Tom Landry. I'm investing more into women wrestlers than the men, with the exception of Stone Cold, Bret Hart, and The Rock. Nunez beat Bullet also, though.
That may be true, but I think long term wise, I think Valentina's gonna have a better career.
WWE Pump and Roman. Too Wonderful says John Schuler, Bill Walsh, Mike Shanahan, Mike Shanahan. George Seifert. John Madden. Okay, I respect that. No Mike Dickson?
Hmm.
No Super Bowl Shuffle? No Monsters of the Midway? We ain't coming to start no trouble. We just came to do the Super Bowl Shuffle. Not feeling that, huh? Bill Cowher, Tomlin won with his team. Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul at Crown Jewel.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy. I can't believe they're really gonna fight. It's gonna be a boxing match.
When are we ever gonna get to a place where the Bears play the Packers and just handle that?
I don't know. It's gonna be a while.
No. Baker Boy says Curry looking healthy. Baker Boy, there's nothing that you can say to me this season that even increases my blood pressure. We're talking about GOATs. We're talking about greatness. We're talking about something that people have never seen before in watching basketball. Changed the game, man. Shook it up. Oh, backcourt. They can't shoot like that and win a championship. Oh, they can't win another one. They can't win 4. Chargers should have never fired Marty Schottenheimer. That's maybe some truth to that. Too Wonderful said Golden State Warriors going to lose all the momentum when the season starts. Just let me know, Too Wonderful, who's going to gain all the momentum. You got to let me know that before we get off here. I want to know. FT got bragging rights. Yeah, I mean, I'm chilling.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But Too Wonderful, though. Who has the momentum?
nobody got momentum. When you it's the season, who's gonna? Everybody starts 0-0.
I'm just asking. Mitch is not a pocket passer. No, sir. Yeah, he's not a runner. He's not a pocket passer. He proved that in Chicago and Pittsburgh, trying to do likewise.
Well, we shall see.
FD Denver and Utah coming out of the Western Conference.
Huh.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Woo. We'll see.
Watch how my blood pressure doesn't change. We're chilling. So this is my thing. People acting like Jamal Murray is going to change the whole landscape of everything. Jamal Murray coming back is about to flip the script. And who's the other team here?
Utah. All right, it's time to go. It's time to go. FD. End episode. Wait, hold on. He said, "All right, we gotta go."
Hey, everybody! I appreciate.
I know we say some crazy things, FD, but not crazy like that.
This team just got rid of most of their squad.
Hold on, man. It's time to go. He said Utah. But you know what? Let's see. We'll see. But they don't got a star. But we'll see.
Do you know Buffalo Wild Wings? I'm looking at a commercial. They have a boneless chicken wing pizza.
Oh, what the heck? No, I'm good.
So they're taking boneless wings and putting them on pizza, man?
I'm good.
Would you eat that?
No, definitely not.
Man, oh man.
That's crazy.
Hey, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. This has been, I think, week 2.
What episode is this?
Check out Baker Boy.
Man, y'all crazy. I guess I gotta go to Target. I can't believe y'all.
Baker Boy said Tatum was injured, and he makes this announcement on September 19th. I love y'all.
Man, I'm telling you, y'all always come with the best stuff towards the end.
I love y'all. Oh, this is episode 26, man.
Okay.
Going to the Vegas show, I will not be there. JD, will you be there?
Nah, I don't know yet. I'll see. I don't know.
Too wonderful. Too wonderful. You can only roast a person if they're engaging in the roast.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. I'm telling y'all.
Before we go, Click on from the bench.
I heard JD say Derek Carr might be in the MVP conversation at some
He
point.
is.
And Ed Too Wonderful somehow outdid him for craziest things.
He is. We're gonna make it. We'll be back. Don't worry.
But from the bench, you do know Too Wonderful say Utah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I never. Too Wonderful, man.
Utah.
That's good. If you
I'm
bet,
just letting people know there's nothing that can be said this season.
Hey, man.
That's going to rattle.
I can't wait. If Utah makes it, man, let's play the lottery right now. What's the odds of Utah coming out of the Western Conference Finals? Whatever it is, let's all piece up on it. $1 each. We could retire early.
Well, I'm just saying, don't hate on people going for the thumb. You got to put something on the thumb. You can't leave the thumb there, right? You got 4 rings, and you can't put something on the thumb? People are like, man, they don't need nothing for a thumb. They're good. And Brady out here trying to go for 8. What if Brady wins 8 and Curry wins 5?
Dang, that'd be crazy. That changes everything.
Some things have already been changed.
That's changed everything.
Hey, but I appreciate everyone for being here. You don't know how much. I always do. I try to get, I try to put more energy into things. Tonight, which was cool, is that I feel well rested. Feel good. I was able to try to bring some energy. You know, JD, trying to bring a little energy. You said you're going to Target tonight?
I think we're gonna go to Target right now. We gotta get some stuff. So we'll see how that goes.
Gotta get ready for the week.
Yes, sir. I'll catch you this week, F Dizzle.
Yep. Baker boy.
The Kareem might show up this week.
All right, I can't wait to see it, man. Send me a picture, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all very much. Appreciate you being here. What's the flavor? Appreciate you taking your time to be here. Sunday Night Football is on. I have it down low on the corner. You could be doing anything right now, but you chose to spend some time with us, and we appreciate that.
I appreciate that a lot too. Trust me.
Thank you very much. Hope you all have a great week. Don't forget tomorrow's Monday, Attack Monday, because you can't get to Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday unless you get up on that Monday.
Ooh, okay, I agree. But all right, big fella. I'll catch you guys.
Talk to you all later.